Hi guys, welcome to my channel and to my journey in beauty, where every video is an adventure in makeup, beauty, and YouTube, and I'm inviting you to come along with me. Today's adventure is a collab with a new friend here on YouTube, and her name is Lisa I. I'm going to have her channel as well as her video in the description box below, as well as linked in the cards for you. And I really hope you go and check Lisa out. She has a super fun personality, and she's one of those people where you can go and watch her video, and if you're having a crappy day, just her enthusiasm and her bubbly personality leads me to walk away from the video feeling just a little bit cheered up. So Lisa and I were talking about this collab and deciding what to do, and we decided to do a full face and body of pumpkin spice. We're going to do a look using a specific palette, which is the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, a palette that we both owned, and we're going to create a pumpkin spice inspired look for you. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I have my base products on, bronzer and brows, as well as my eyes are primed. So let's go ahead and jump into blush. I went ahead and chose the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. This is not new to anybody probably, but I do love this blush, and I think it's gonna go really well with what I'm thinking of for the eye look today. When you do go over to check out Lisa's channel, she also did a fall essentials video recently, just like I did, so I highly recommend that you check that out. And she has some really lovely ladies that she's also friends with, or we're both friends with, on YouTube, and I just really love her vibes. I always think of this blush more so for like summer because it has quite a shimmer to it, but I decided today that it was going to be perfect. So I think that looks lovely. I am not gonna go ahead and put highlighter on my cheeks because this is such a glowy blush, but I am going to go in with highlighter on the rest of my face. And I did talk about this product in my essential fall products video, and this is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector pressed in the shade Prosecco Pop. It's a nice gold highlight, so I'm going to go in with that in all the typical places here on the nose and the tip of the nose. Whenever I think of this highlighter, I always think of it being so dark, and it actually even looks dark in the pan in my opinion, but on the face, especially with my warmer skin tone, I think it's stunning, and I definitely need to remind myself to use this more this fall. Anybody else favorite place to highlight Cupid's bow? It is for me, for sure. I have a little lip prep on, so I'm trying not to get my brush into my lip prep there. All right, I think we're looking pretty festive already. All right, let's go ahead and get into the eyes. Like I said, I am all primed and ready to go. And I think for my transition, I'm just gonna go in boldly with this shade right here called Candied Peach, which is actually going to be my pumpkin-y shade today. So I would love to know if you guys have started on any fall inspired makeup looks, not just eye looks. I know not everybody's favorite addiction is eyeshadow, just because it is mine. But yeah, I would love to hear if you guys are reaching for any specific palettes now that fall is coming. Kind of a weird fall so far here for us in Colorado. The leaves haven't really started changing a whole lot yet, and you know, I just find that really odd. It makes me wonder just what kind of fall and winter weather we can look forward to this year. I just love especially sleeping with the windows open during the fall. That fresh, crisp air, especially being so close to the mountains. That fresh mountain air at night is just absolutely, it's like the best kind of Ambien you can get for free. Next we're going to go into this sort of burnt orange shade right here called Summer Yum, but we're gonna turn it into Fall Yum. So I'm just concentrating the Summer Yum on the outer V of the eye and bringing what's left into the crease. And for me, this is definitely a pumpkin shade. I think this is gonna help deepen up that candied peach shade. I'm looking forward to some fall treats. I've already stocked up on canned pumpkin, and I have a zucchini waiting to be made into bread, which I'm really looking forward to. Also, if you're here from Lisa's channel, I would love it if you would stick around and subscribe to my channel as well. I do upload makeup adventures 5 days a week, and I love doing my makeup on camera. I'm a huge fan of color, and you know, stick around. We'll inspire each other and choose our own adventures in makeup. I just love how this is making that candied peach shade, you know, become more pumpkin-y and less summery. All right, we're gonna go back to that candied peach shade again, but I'm gonna go in with a dense domed brush this time and just clean up the edges, make sure everything's blended perfectly. No chance of that, but as well as we can. And just warm it up just a tad. I just love this type of dense domed brush when it comes to laying down color as well as blending it out at the same time, kind of fixing the shape of the eye look as well. If you're new, I tend to go bold or go home. I love just having fun with my makeup. It all washes off at the end of the day. Not to get on a soapbox or anything. I'm gonna go into this shade right here, which is called Peaches and Cream, and just do a little matte brow bone highlight. Sometimes I don't do a highlight, sometimes I go matte, sometimes I want a little shimmer, just depends on the day. But I think with that brightness, I really just want to go simple. The next shade that I'm going to go in with is this shade right here called Cobbler. I'm just going to work this in the outer corner a little bit. It's meeting with the crease shade. I'm not bringing it up into the crease shade. Whatever. Let's just do it, Kyra. I'm just using a flat shadow brush for that. Like to add a little bit of depth there. And I generally like to put like a deeper shimmer on the outer third of my eye. All right, next is this shade right here called Just Peachy. And that's going to go on the inner third, 2/3 kind of ish. You'll see. Wow. If you're from Lisa's channel, I'm not normally like this. I love Halloween. Not that this is a Halloween video, but I really do love Halloween, and I'm really looking forward to Halloween movies coming on TV. Candy. Anybody else? Oh yeah. Just give a little spritz of Fix Plus so we can amp up the shimmer just a little bit. I love Halloween movies. For kids movies, of course, I love Hocus Pocus, and I like anything Charlie Brown. I look forward to the Charlie Brown holiday shows every single year, as do my kids now, because, you know, we've done it long enough where, you know, it's become a tradition for us to watch those as a family. I used to really love, when I was, you know, a wee bit younger, I used to love watching Nightmare on Elm Street movies. now when I watch them, I don't know how I ever watched them. Not that they're scary, but I guess really I didn't realize how like nudity was such a thing. Oh, I didn't even tell you what I'm doing. I'm going into this yellowy, creamy shade called Nectar and put that on the inner third of the eye. So yeah, it's a little odd to me how much I didn't remember of those movies. There's quite a lot of sexual content, I guess, for lack of a way to put it. And not that I have a problem with sexual content or whatever, but I have children who are not little children, so they are a lot of the time aware of what I'm watching. You know, we live in a condo, so it's not like the children are in their wing or anything like that. They're kind of around all the time, so I just kind of felt like maybe that was not a good example to be watching that kind of thing with my kiddos, so around, you know. So it's funny how that works though, where you don't remember how like naughty a movie was or what have you from your childhood. Like I remember when my son was really little, like probably kindergarten age, and I saw that the movie Big with Tom Hanks was on television, and I thought my son would really enjoy. I'm just gonna go back in with that peaches and cream shade and clean up a little bit while I'm yakking at ya. But I thought my son would really enjoy the fact that there was, you know, the gigantic piano that he dances on and the toy store and what have you. But I kind of forgot the part where the woman that he meets when he's an adult, but he's actually a young kid, comes to his apartment and she takes her shirt off and you see her bra and everything. And you know, fortunately my son, even at such a young age, was really modest and kind of turned away like, oh, I don't think mom meant for me to see that. But yeah, it's just funny how movies that you think of almost as kids movies, and then you become an adult and you go to watch them with your kids and it's like so not a kids movie. I'm gonna go in with this little angled brush and that rusty orange shade called Summery, and just gonna put this right up against my lower lash line. Make my fish face as always. All right, for the inner corner, I have to go in with my favorite, I have to go in with my favorite inner corner highlight right here, which is called Luscious. It's one of the most sparkly, beautiful shades in this palette. So I love to use it as an inner corner highlight. It is just got the punch to it. If you have kiddos, are they already thinking about what they want to be for Halloween? I know my daughter is. All right, real quick, I'm gonna pop off of here, curl my lashes, and do mascara and liner, and then we will come back for lips. All right, now it's time for lips. I'm gonna go in with the shade Honeycomb from Bite Beauty here. It's a nice nude shade. And for lip liner, I'm gonna go in with this Jante Bleu lip liner in the shade Brown Sugar. All right, and then just for a little pop of shine, I'm gonna go in with the MAC and Patrick Star lip gloss in Mama Star Kiss. And I just like to take a little on my finger so I don't get the lipstick pigment, and a little on the bottom lip. and on the top. And there we go. As always, I'm going to put close-ups on the screen here, but here is the finished look for pumpkin spice. I hope you guys enjoyed this pumpkin spice inspired look. If you are from my channel, thank you for watching, and please go check out Lisa's channel and her video again, which will be linked down below. And I hope all of your makeup days are beautiful pumpkin spice makeup days. I will see you in my next video soon. Bye!